Now let me start this. I am aware I might offend some people with this. Let me make it nice and slow. I will speak very slowly. Now let me start this off. You do not know what my political persuasion is. You do not know what my political persuasion is. For all you know, I could be a Green Party member. I could be a Republican. I could be a Democrat. I could be a Libertarian. I could be a Reform Party member. I could be a Constitution Party member. You don't know. No. Okay. And let's take a look at this, though. So you don't know what I am, and I'm all about respect. Okay. Now, shall we begin? Shall we begin now? Okay. I am about privatized charity. I'm about healthcare also. So let me give you this whole idea. I'll give you the breakdown here. This will probably be a shorter episode. This will be a very impactful episode, though. A very impactful and shorter episode. Okay, you got healthcare. You got government versus private healthcare. Okay, what is happening? Okay, let me take a look, though. Take a good look. Healthcare costs went up. A lot of people blame insurance companies instead of the government. What's happening is the government is subsidizing insurance companies, so insurance companies can charge more. The government subsidizes the insurance companies, so the government can charge. The government subsidizes the insurance companies, so the insurance companies charge more because of that. So remember the Wall Street bailout, how the government bailed out Wall Street? The government's giving subsidies to corporations, i.e. the insurance companies, so they can charge more health care for people. That's what's happening. That is why the rates are going up. That's why the rates are going up. So there's free health care for all. Let me give you some arguments against it. The reason why healthcare costs are up so high right now is because the government got involved. It's because of that the healthcare ended up moving up so high because the government got involved as far as healthcare. That's why. So, and it used to be in the 1960s $5 a month. A company, a corporation, not a company, a healthcare company, insurance company would cover all of someone's needs. They'd cover all of it. A healthcare company. Okay. Sell major medical policy. Early 1960s covered for medical care and routine procedures. Medical bills weren't as high. Medical care, catastrophic care. Catastrophic care is also involved in that. So, catastrophic care. Okay? That's what would have happened in the 1960s. Giving the time frame now, used to be $5. Nowadays, if things improve, watches, cameras, no one complains about the prices of those things, and they keep going up and up and up. That's because there are different companies competing. The way we have it set up right now, we have monopolies. We have healthcare monopolies. The government subsidizes something, it becomes a monopoly. Government shouldn't subsidize things. The government should not become a monopoly. The government should not make monopolies out of companies that otherwise would not be a monopoly. And the government did that by subsidizing the healthcare, the insurance companies. There's this quote, though. I'm kind of going to paraphrase from Thomas Sowell. Actually, I will not add it. Let me add it in. Okay, so the company, the government, it's a mystery. The government thinks people can't afford the doctors, hospitals, or healthcare think that they can afford. The same people can afford it all in a bureaucracy. Can afford it all in a bureaucracy to run it. Right? Bureaucracies have no incentive to be efficient. They don't have the same going out of business as a regular company would. Okay? Because bureaucracies are not companies, don't have to deal with the shutting down. You understand that's why the government would be bad at distributing health care. You understand that? Am I talking too fast? The government would be bad at distributing health care because of that. Okay. And the government figures they can buy votes for health care. So if they make the prices keep going up, they know they can just buy more and more and more votes. Yeah, that's what the government does. Am I talking too fast? The government knows they can buy more and more votes by making the health care go up. Okay. Now, I'm sure in your mind you're thinking of possibly a very poor person right now. You have this hypothetical situation in your mind, a poor person who cannot afford health care. I'll give you a situation though. Let's say I'm poor, I can't afford even for the health care that is highly improved. I can't afford what would be otherwise a cheap something a month thing. So I am going to do another thing. I'm going to go and I'm going to get help from a charity that is going to give me the money to get the health care. Okay, let's say said charity does not work out. Usually charities are pretty efficient because the people giving money to the charities want to see what they're doing work out. They want to see their money they're giving work out. They have an incentive to see it work out. They aren't forced to do it. They have an incentive to just throw it in there, to give it and then hope that that what they gave, their pledge or whatever, helps out the people in need. Government taxes, that's not the case. Okay. So moving on. There's such thing in economics as externalities. Economic growth is not some religion or some deity or somehow dogmatic. Economic growth is not dogmatic. There's an externality. That is where people paying taxes decide to pay it up. They decide an externality is where, let's say you have party A, party B, two people. Their interactions affect more than just between them. And then you have this other thing called healthcare. You got a wider society. So let's say you pay the taxes a little bit. You have local places, local people paying taxes. An externality becomes healthcare. Okay. So last resort, as an externality, local government could give someone health care. These are the taxpayer dollars in the externality. Because if everyone around you is getting sick, yeah, you do want to give some money up. Or if everyone around, or first of all, if people are getting sick, there's got to be an externality there to help them out. I think I've explained that well enough. This is one of my shorter episodes. Let me know what you think.